Alright everybody, just thought I'd give a quick tour here of my collection and what I have. We'll start off here on my Mighty Morphin Power Rangers shelf. I've kind of set this up in themes, so we have here the 2010 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers shelf. As we move up, I've got some customs here. This is the original black and gold Megazord, followed by a custom black and gold Titanus that I have done, as well as a custom black and gold Dragonzord that still needs some stickers, but he's pretty cool. Moving up, I have my Legacy shelf. This has my Legacy Megazord, as well as my Legacy Morpher, as well as this box I just did here from Comic-Con in Lexington this weekend. So I've got a picture with Jason David Frank and my girlfriend and I, and a picture here with Walter Jones. I also have two signed Morphers. This one here signed by Walter Jones, this one here signed by Jason David Frank. And these are my Starlight coins, all metal. So that's pretty cool. That's probably my favorite shelf right now. Moving up, I have my original Power Rangers Megazords from the first season. I have Titanus, the original Megazord, and the original Dragonzord. These have all been repro labeled and look way better. I've also done a little bit of painting here on my Dragonzord to get rid of this ugly gold colored plastic, and I painted it. So same color I use for my Morphers when I do my Morphers. So that's came out pretty sweet. I've got a Zyuranger blaster back here, which is pretty cool. Up top, I've got the box for the Legacy Megazord, the Legacy Power Morpher, and some little figures here from Hot Topic. So that is the first shelf. Swinging around the corner here, I have my picture from Comic-Con I had signed. This I had signed by all the Rangers that were at Comic-Con this year. Pretty sweet. Moving down, I have Peter Mayhew's autograph that I had signed this weekend at Comic-Con as well, which was pretty cool. Swinging over my next Power Ranger shelf. Continuing the Season 1, Season 2, I've got the Flipheads, original Fliphead Rangers, with all their weapons. I've got the 12-inch figures in the background there. Still need to get the Green Ranger 12-inch, and I've got a Fliphead on the way for the White Ranger. Moving up, I have my Thunderzords. All of them have been repro labeled as well, except for Tor and the Red Dragon Thunderzord in the front there. I've painted the knees on this guy silver. Looks way more show accurate that way. He has repro labels on him as well as the Tiger Zord has repro labels on him as well. Really looks a lot better. My next shelf here, I have the Battleborgs with most of their weapons. I really like these guys. These are pretty cool. I've got the Ninja Megazord. I have the Shogun Mega Falcon Zord that I have repro labeled it, and I've changed out this centerpiece here as well. Then I've got Ninjor over here, who's pretty cool. He needs some new stickers. I wish they would do something for Ninjor, but he's okay for now. This guy has the metal Starlight plate and the metal Starlight sword. I've also wired him up in the back as I knock everything over. I've wired up the Falcon Zord here with some LEDs so that it lights up on the wingtips and looks like it's firing. Came out really cool. Wasn't too terribly difficult to do, so that came out really pretty neat. I like the way that came out. So next up I have my Zeo shelf, and this has the Zeo Flip Rangers on it, flip heads, as well as the 12-inch Zeo figures. They're all pretty cool and in really pretty good condition. I've got the Gold Ranger staff hanging on the wall back there. And then all the way up top, I have got Pyramidas. I've got the Zeo Megazord, the Red Battle Zord, and the Super Zeo Megazord missing its helmet. So I still need to get that. I still need the sword for the regular Zeo Megazord as well. So that is my second Power Ranger shelf. Moving around here, I've got another area here that has mostly Transformers on it. I've got a couple movie posters, two-sided movie posters. This is my Transformers Prime shelf. So I've got first edition Bulkhead, first edition Cliff Jumper, and all the first editions here. These guys are all pretty cool as well. I've got the little figures for the children characters. I've got my next shelf here, which has Megatron and Starscream and Soundwave on it. Some more figures here in the middle. A couple that are repro labeled, like Knockout, who looks so much better with some repro labels on him. Then I've got the Zombie Cliff Jumper, who's pretty cool. Moving on, I've got my Viacon shelf. This shelf has a first edition Viacon here in the middle, along with two of the RID Viacons, and then a Takara Jet Viacon that I have repainted because it was an ugly flat gray. So I went through and completely pulled him apart and repainted him this metallic silver. So it really looks so much better repainted. I'm really happy with the way he came out. So that is my Prime shelf. Below it I've got a Ninja Turtle shelf. I've got a vintage lunch tray here that I found for $1, which was a great deal. I've got these larger Ninja Turtles here that came out this year, or last year I guess you should say. They're 2013 little ooze canisters here, and some little turtles that came with the ooze canisters underneath each other big turtle. Then I've got some vintage Ninja Turtles here with all their weapons, and a couple that won't stand up on the floor for anything. So those are my Ninja Turtles. Right here, this is a new edition. I just got this stuff at Comic-Con this weekend. These are my Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad figures. Pretty cool. These are all complete. I got them for a pretty good deal. They have their boxes. Their boxes are put away right now, but they're all complete. Really cool here. Could use a few stickers on them that looks like they're missing, but for the most part they're in really good condition. So I've got those guys. Moving on around the corner, I've got my Johnny 5 section. Got a nice poster of Johnny 5 here. Got a nice plastic resin Johnny 5. Hard to see without some good light over here, but these guys are really, really cool. He has his little custom pop-up remote. Really neat here. These guys are about 12 inches tall. I've got a Johnny Five ornament made by the same gentleman who made the other Johnny Fives. Pretty cool little Christmas ornament there. He's all metal, so it's really heavy. Moving down to my next Johnny Five shelf, I have the Punk Johnny Five that I've been working on, which is a custom. Pretty cool, beat up, has, you know, his damage from Short Circuit 2. His red angry eye. Spiked mohawk. Spiked shoulder pieces. Exposed control panel, and he's got his little battery fluid leaking. Really, really cool here. One of my favorites. Beat up toolbox on the back. Really cool. So then next to him I've got my all metal aluminum Johnny Five, and he's all been custom done as well, custom painted, custom eyes, ball joints everywhere. Really neat. All these guys have been custom painted by me and hand painted. I've got all kinds of cool modifications done to them. So that's my Johnny Five shelf. Got a couple other robots on that shelf as well. Swinging around again, we have my Transformers movie figure shelf, as well as another movie poster, which is really hard to see because of the light from the window. So that's the Dark of the Moon movie poster, double-sided. This is a custom Optimus Prime trailer for the Leader Class Optimus Prime. I did that myself. It's all mirrored down the side. A little Autobot symbol, reflective tape on it. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome trailer here for the Leader Class. This is a custom Leader Class Prime, which consists of parts from a couple primes. It's a regular Leader Prime that I painted and added some parts from Buster Optimus Prime for the grill and the chrome window shield here on the top. Some chrome smokestacks. You can see the Autobots emblem on the trailer here. Pretty cool. One of my favorite Transformer figures I've got. Down here I've got all my movie era Transformer figures. My Jetwing Optimus Prime, who's pretty sweet as well. I've got a custom battle damaged Optimus Prime here that I just tore up and put holes in battle damage, and he's pretty cool too. I also have all my custom guys here, the Wreckers. This one here is super hard to come across, and he's been repro labeled, and I did also some dry brushing and painting on him as well, and made some little custom Transformer figures here for them. Those guys are really neat. Got my Decepticons on the bottom shelf that are really pretty cool as well. Custom Soundwave here. That's the leader, or I'm sorry, the Human Alliance Soundwave. Alright, one last wall. Swinging around again. Got another Dark Knight poster over here. Got some Movie Master figures. I've got Catwoman on the Bat Pod. I've got the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive here, Movie Masters Batman. Got a tumbler down here that I've added some lights onto that are really bright, really give it a cool movie look. So I really like how that came out. Moving on from that, this is the new Toys R Us exclusive 3-pack which is really cool. That comes with the 3 different figures from the movie. This guy comes with a broken cow. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but it's really neat, the broken cow it comes with. So then I have my Movie Masters Batman shelf up here. It's got all my Movie Master figures on it, and my Movie Master bat signal, which is really cool. It works, so pretty neat there. AMC Dark Knight Trilogy poster for where we went to see the Dark Knight Trilogy, for the opening midnight showing of The Dark Knight Rises. That was really fun, seeing all 3 movies together, so that was an awesome poster. Then I have a little Avengers section over here. It's got all my Avengers Marvel Select figures on it. And a little Avengers poster above it as well. Girlfriend gave me that for my birthday this year. And last but not least, just kind of a little miscellaneous shelf on my computer table with some Star Trek movie figures, some NECA RoboCop battle damage on the regular RoboCop, and then a couple real steel figures that I'm working on getting into collecting those guys as well. I've got the Green Ranger wall light here. Picked that up at an antique show. Really neat, still works. And my Megazord puzzle that I picked up for $1 at a Goodwill. And it was complete, so I couldn't pass up on that. So that's it. That's my collection in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Thanks, guys.